His drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 65.
Right back to him on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Ready, check. 79 gross. Come back to. Let's go. 19 Lion. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Lion. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the air one more time. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 4th TD grab of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line. Play action now. It's McCarthy.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big play for Minnesota. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50. A big play for Minnesota. 38 yards. We are through one. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Now give up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with him again. And he will score! Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
He kicks this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Let's go.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Josh Metellus there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll look to throw. That is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just a
a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the Cards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protect.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Good with the extra point. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This returnable for Wallace. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Panther Street. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A loss of the yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
The ball comes out. The Vikings have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Panther 6.
To throw, it's McCarthy. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Let's go. Go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Ready up.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Let's go now. Hawk 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to fourth and goal.
On for the Vikings field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This returnable from the 4. And how about this? Here comes the reverse. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. Captain 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. To the right side here, pass is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Throwing now from the gun. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up here first and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go right and find his running back. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 40.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll drop to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will cut into that lead. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Home mistake. Come on. Hit. 19. Pass all 80. Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Now this is going to be a design run. We'll let him keep it. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. Okay, ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Now this time he'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Still going. And he will score. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go.
And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the
Well, a really nice
32-yard
start
line.
here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
Second and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, Shaq.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to number 20. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Ready.
Here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of
First and
8.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
At the 31-yard line.
At the 60.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Now give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
and goal. They'll run.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This returnable for Wallace. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Track 60, 18, let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready up?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
17 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Ready.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer. Go.
Back to the air one more time. Back to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Vikings 34, Eagles 24. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
12 yards.
12 yards on that hookup. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, the ball's out. And the Eagles recover the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
19 Tigers. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They're called in at the 2, and that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. This one caught at the 4, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Eagles. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 28-yard line.
Trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Okay, break. Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Mosey.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Chop 60, chop 60.
They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Talk things over before third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
He's got a man. That's Felton. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal. So now a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the